name's Allan Shockley. I'm a Choctaw. My family's all from Oklahoma. We came originally from the Mississippi River area and were transferred with the influx of white people to land in Oklahoma. And that's where my relatives grew up. My grandmother's name is West. That's where our family lineage came from. And we don't have didgeridoos in our culture, but I was introduced to didgeridoo almost 20 years ago by a man from Australia. And I saw the potential of aligning it with Tantra and pranayama, awareness focused on breath, was one of my disciplines at the time, and I saw the applications of that and the potential of it. And this instrument came to me in a dream. I studied modern musical instrument production because it was hard for us to get a good didgeridoo back then. And so I started brass production, and a couple of things I noticed that they talked about in making modern brass instruments like tubas and French horns and stuff was that there was a particular mathematical progression of the taper that facilitated the standing wave through there. And the other thing was that the wall thickness is thicker at the top and the mouthpiece and should thin towards the bottom and give you extra amplification, because as a sound wave moves down the tube, the further distance it travels, the quieter it gets. But if the wall starts to move with it, the wall is thinner and the wall starts to move with that wave, it slaps that wave back and forth and makes it louder. And then I had a dream just after studying this that the gavi seemed like it was a perfect thing. It was just in the dream. And so I started working on it. I had a friend who was a research mathematician for the University of Arizona, who was one of my first students. And he did the mathematical research on it and found kind of a medium mathematical progression of taper is really similar to a tuba, which is our closest modern instrument to the type of embouchure that you play in this kind of instrument. So it started off just being a passion to try and create an instrument that would be available to us here in America. But also I had a particular didgeridoo that had these high harmonics that was gifted to me, and I had to repair it because it was passed on from a bunch of people and had rotted through. But I wanted to create these tones I couldn't get in most of the digits that I was getting available to me from Australia. And the gavi had these beautiful high harmonics that I heard in this one Australian dig. So it was like the perfect answer to what we were looking for over here. We have our own sort of indigenous instrument. It's passed on. We give all the Aboriginal people of Australia the credit for it, but we just picked it up and applied it to our own needs. It's been a sweet thing. I'm really honored to have people like Ash playing my instruments, because it's a true honor. He's truly one of the best players in the world, and I know quite a few of the best players in the world, and it's just an honor, a true honor to meet Ash and finally to be with him and to see him play my instruments to the fullest potential that they can be played. And thank you for your kind words and stuff.